major issue that the perishable food market is contending with is the tendencies for loss of capital owing to spoilage of the farm produce.
In a trailer, we have 250 baskets, but now we are trying to eradicate the basket. We are trying to, the government are doing their best to ensure that we don't use this raffia basket. We want to go back to crates. And crates is about 500, 1,000 in a truck. Well, basket is about 250 inside basket. In most cases, from the villages you buy the tomatoes, when you take your tomato from the farm, you put it in the basket, and you are looking for a small lorry that will take it from that village you are. For instance, this is K2. This is the village where you have the tomatoes. And you take your tomato from the farm, they are inside basket. You are looking for a J5, small car or small lorry that will take you to, like, for instance, Oshodi, where you have big trailers that cannot come to this place, that has to stay there. So it takes 2 days, 3 days sometimes, before they could see a lorry that will bring those tomatoes from the village to the city. So they find it very difficult. So before they get it, the tomato will start, rusting, perishing, and they'll take it to the main garage, and those ones will start coming to do. Instead of them spending 2 or 1 day, because of the bad road we have, they will perish. So it's mostly at lost. These are things that are very important for people to use. It's a serious business. This is a very, very serious business. In fact, much more than even fuel business. These are things you consume in your stomach. You don't play with food. A lot of people doesn't use petrol. Many people doesn't use petrol. They don't have car, they don't have generator. They have nothing to do with petrol. But people, you must have something to do with food.
We need to get up now and look for a way to preserve. Preservation is our problem. In season, when you have tomatoes, pepper, everything will be rotting because we are not preserving it. But I think now that the government is getting up to do something about that. Let me tell you, tomatoes here, they come from West Africa, from Cotonou, to buy our tomato. They will go home with it and come back and can it for us. Why can't we do that in Nigeria?
Much as the market serves its purpose, its location and sometimes sporadic clashes among the people have recently thrown up discussions on a planned relocation.
The decision was as a result of, one, the perennial crisis that is coming up in that place, then the traffic gridlock within and around that, and that is exactly what has informed the state government to wish to remove the market from Pt.3 to Imota.
The location issue, it has a lot of factors to be considered. The government needs to consider a lot of factors. If you talk about the issue of traffic, this issue, I think the governor responded to one of those yearnings, that how can we bring down this traffic? A study was conducted, and those barricades were done purposely, so that when you are coming to on this axis, you are coming from Ikorodu, you can always go through the express unhindered, so with free flow of traffic. But on the service lane, there are also the second phase of it. If you go to Koshofe, where we have another bus stop, is to make sure they create another setback where those vehicles that comes through this place can move, can take the traders and move out, while the service lane will be moving unhindered. The market where it is situated now is very important to the cost of the food, the cost of living of every Lagosian. If you move it to Imota, there are a lot of factors, like I've said. You will need to bring in a lot of heavy duty trucks carrying 500, 600 baskets of tomatoes or yam. So over there is not dualized. We know what they go through from the north. Even why those ones are dualized roads, express roads. Now to talk about Imota. Two, the traders have raised the issue of culture, the tradition and what have you. They have Oro festival over there. It's a 24-hour, almost 24 hours market that, you know, when you bring in the tomato, you can't allow it because someone is having Oro festival and you have to suspend everything and you can't move around there. You know, there'll be clashes. There are a lot of other issues.
There has never been a time there is fight in Mile 12 market. There's never. Inside the market, there has never been. All the previous issues are not from the market. In the market, we have leadership, we have rule and regulations. Even though we have people that comes from, you know, strangers that come to the market, but before you start selling anything in the market, you have to bring somebody who can vouch for you. You know, you have to give us a written agreement that you are not going to fight, you are not going to do any criminal act in the market. So everybody you see, even the laborers that do hard working, they bring somebody, you know, to us, and we ask them, okay, go and bring Mr. B or A that will vouch for you that you are not going to fight in the market. So all this issue of fight, none of it has happened in Mile 12 market. The last one you're talking about was at Agility. It was between the Okada riders, you know, it was between them that it happens. Then we have also people who are riding Okadas. We also have Igbos and Yorubas. Anything that happens within the Mile 12 axis, anything, be it in the community, they will refer it to the market. Because most people doesn't even believe that there are houses in Mile 12 market. The impression of many people was, when you say you are living in Mile 12, the people will say, hi, you are living in the market.
As the discussions on whether or not the Mile 12 market would be relocated continue, some of the people look back at where the community has come from, how it seems to have risen from its ashes, and what the future holds, particularly in addressing the uneven development in the area.
We live in peace because we have a cordial relationship. We always try our best to dictate and prevent crisis.
For this period of time now, we have enough security here. Formerly, Mile 12, we used to have riots, confusion outside Yorubas, but for 2 or 3 years ago now, we are not experiencing all those things. So are we okay?
There is this Baidon River that passes that place. So that aspect of, yes, you can find it. In fact, that is why we are saying that the state government should extend the Agility to the construction of that. They should not stop where they did the road. They should go through the Agility 2. And that Agility 2 will link Magodo Phase 1 and can get to Ibadan Expressway. It will take the state government some few years to actualize that opening up of the road.
It's been an interesting time here at the Mile 12 community in Ikosi Sherry Local Council Development Area of Lagos State. Thank you so much for watching Community Reports. We'd like to hear from you. You can reach us on any of our feedback platforms showing on your screen. I am Jomi Otaibu.